No gym, no problem. I remember being able to completely transform my body during the pandemic, even though every single gym was closed due to lockdowns. There was no question of slowing down my gains and improvements whatsoever, so I researched and learned a lot during the entire process. In this video, I will give you my best tips on how you can adapt yourself to your own environment. Let's begin by talking about the effectiveness of a workout. It is important that you always keep the intensity high so that you get the most results for the time that you are spending on your training. There are many ways to achieve that, and that is exactly why you should respect the given tempo, number of reps, number of sets, duration of the execution for circuit training, and rest periods. But how heavy should you go with the weights? It's important that you choose them based on the number of repetitions that you are aiming to perform. Of course, there are different techniques for different outcomes, but let's simplify them so that you get the most out of them. The best weights for a given exercise are the ones that allow you to go to failure 1 or 2 reps before reaching the target. For example, if you're aiming for 10 repetitions, the best weights would be the ones that allow you to do 8 reps with proper form, and at that 8th rep, you should barely be able to complete another one without all the burn, and even then, you would need a little bit of momentum for the last 2 remaining repetitions. Let's not forget about the safety of it. You might want to train beyond failure with light weights, but not taking to failure with heavy weights, and not being a failure in any weights. So do me a favor and don't go heavy just for ego lifting. The possible outcomes could be disastrous. And trust me, it's gonna be a long road filled with regrets. So here's how to find the perfect weights. Start light and slowly increase them over time by making sure you have complete control over every single movement. Speaking of heavy, have you ever heard the excuse, I don't have access to heavier weights so I can't build muscle? I can assure you that you really don't need to go heavy for muscle synthesis. You simply need adaptive training programs. So let me tell you the great news. Every single training program that is at your disposal inside our platform requires nothing but dumbbells and bands, and are even doable at home. No freaking excuses. That is exactly how I could build an injury-free athletic body without even having access to any gym cables or gym machines. My secret? Resistance bands. My secret? Resistance bands. Shh. Resistance. My secret? Resistance bands. Shh. Resistance bands. They can even replace the use of dumbbells. Simply step on the center of the bands and hold each end in each hand to mimic dumbbells. Also, keep in mind that you can replace every single cable exercise if you can simulate the exact scenario with fitness bands by anchoring them to either a low or high level. For exercises requiring both hands, fix the center, and for unilateral exercises, fix the end of the bands. Here's how to use them at home. Use the space between the door and the door frame to secure the bands, close the door, and start the exercise. As simple as that. But wait, make sure to use the right side of the door with the stop molding, or you could be in for a quick surprise. Never underestimate the power of fitness bands, as they are the #1 tools for improved longevity of the muscles, bones, joints, tendons, and ligaments. They can even help you recover from injury and are used for physical therapy. If you are looking to get high-quality bands for your own training programs, click on the link below. What are you waiting for? Get to work! distance bands.